Hey everybody, welcome back. Devin here to Grognard. Continue our streaming of John Taylor Software's Sealion 1940. We are stepping into turn 45. And let me check and make sure everything's up and running okay. Oh, did it work? Did it work? Ah, we finally got it figured out for 1080. Okay, so when I first started doing the streaming with this John Tiller through OBS, it was coming up as 480 DPI or whatever 480 resolution. Not really good. So I fiddled around in OBS, managed to get it up to 720, and that was fine. That was okay, but I really wasn't all that happy with it still. And then so I jacked around with it some more last night, checked some videos. Oh, this is looking pretty. Now, alright, yeah, I'm real happy with this 1080p now. But fiddled around with it some more last night and got it up to 1080p resolution, so it looks really, really good. So let me check. Just a couple. Yep, I think that's good. I think we're good to go with all that. Anyways, so let's go ahead and step in, and as always, starting up here with the 7th Fallschirmjäger. And dealing with the Harwich Ferry issue. Now, what I did is I went ahead and I turned off the combat sounds. I still have the movement sounds on. I still have the background sounds on. You can probably kind of hear it. But the combat sounds are just so overpowering that you couldn't hear me through when I was speaking. And I couldn't figure out a way how to turn that volume down. There is no way in-game to turn the volume of the combat down. So, you know, we're just gonna have to go without the combat sounds, and that's okay because I didn't like it. It was really loud and annoying. But here we are, continuing to advance. The 7th Fallschirmjäger. Try to relieve the forces down here at Harwich Ferry. Let's make sure. Yeah, sound effects, movement sounds, background sounds. Yeah, okay. These guys are still holding. Those guys are still holding. Try to get these engineers back with the rest of the division they're attached to. Although for some reason it's not giving me movement sounds. Oh well. Move them to there. Take them out of travel mode. Yeah, I think that's good for 7th Division. Alright, so I've kind of come to a decision. I am not getting enough troops across the river here at Colchester. So I am going to have to bypass most of Colchester with the 7th Panzer. Yeah, 7th Panzer. Around Colchester, go further upriver, like probably to here, the river crossing here, and take advantage of this road network and drive this way, while I have the 22nd Glider and 6th Mountain troops pass through Colchester. I'm not moving enough troops through. I mean, I'm getting maybe a battalion worth of troops every couple hours, and when I've got 3 divisions to cross over, it's not going real quick. So what that means is I am going to have to get the 30th out of the way. So I don't want to do it yet, but the 30th is going to have to advance to clear that road network so that I can get the 7th Panzer through with no problem. So that's what we're going to do. And oh, he's not in travel mode. That's why. Wondering why the gun wouldn't move. And it's like, oh yeah, you guys don't want to push those guns around by hand. Sometimes the AI takes the wackiest paths. But this looks like this is going to be a slow process. Getting the 30th out of the way. As long as I can get this bridge here, maybe both of those 2 bridges. Actually, this is the stone bridge. I doubt my panzers will be able to cross over the wooden bridge. So get these guys out of the way. These guys are this little northern flank. They're mostly out of the way as it is. And I'll just continue move them. Get them out of the road network. All right. So that means these two guys from the 22nd, I think I want to pull back. I mean, granted, it's probably going to be a while. LMR! Living my Rhapsody. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If I got my microphone. Yeah, okay, I got my microphone. Well, it did. LMR, most of your usual fans may find this a touch boring because it is kind of you know, historical strategy. I do of course try to insert my own form of humor and levity, humor, whatever you want to call it, into it. But I still think for most people who aren't strategy gaming fans, probably are not going to really enjoy this too much. But anyway, so pull those two companies back. We're still here trying to knock out those British troops. And once I get those clear, I'll shift more of the 22nd out of that road network. Our defensive fire goes off. There we go. So got that clear. So let's see. Okay, again, guns must be in travel mode before you move them, or they won't move. Kind of got to be a little bit sneaky because I'm going to be running out of room. So I've got these artillery units that I need to get set up in good positions. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. Set up my artillery back here. That'll give them the range. But yeah, everybody, LMR, Living My Rhapsody, all things Doctor Who, Game of Thrones, pop culture movies and such. She does a lot of interviews with other YouTube content creators. Really good and fun channel to watch. And I recommend everybody check it out. Is there a bridge there? Yes, there is a bridge. Oh yeah. Probably clear out that British headquarters unit that's going to be blocking my way. No, is that where I wanted to go with those guys? I do this every turn. It's like, really? Which path am I trying to get through this rubble-strewn street? And I always forget. Alright, so that's the... Oh, that's not all the 22nd. We still got some fighting to do. Try to clear out some of these Brits here at Colchester, even though they are fresh divisions. I haven't seen them before, and so I have a feeling more of them are going to be coming soon, so I need to get the 22nd glider across the Colne River. And quickly. My artillery setup, that'll help. Oh, they are set up. Okay. Go ahead and hit there. Those guys. Okay, shoot up these Brits. But yeah, so I'm very happy that I was able to get this jacked up to 1080p. I may go back to doing playing Assassin's Creed now that I've got the set up to 1080p. Of course, by the same token, it's like, really, how many of my gaming, my hardcore strategy and tactics fans are really going to want to see me play Assassin's Creed? Not many. So yeah, it's very odd. I have like 2 different groups. Well, 3 different groups of followers. My hardcore Hex Encounter guys, my old school rocks. The reason I started the channel. Then I've got my sports fans for the sports games that I will occasionally do. And then I've got kind of my what do I call it? Other. My other group of fans. Oh, he was not supposed to do that. Oh, this is going to be messing with the 3rd Panzer up. Ugh. All right. Well. This is going to be me playing more Traffic Cop. So as I slowly, well, not really slowly, these guys are moving faster than the other divisions combined. But yeah, if and when I get around to doing the next couple games in the series, or from the same designer, Korea 85 and Folded Gap 85, that's going to be even more of a headache. Because I've done with the Folded Gap 85, I play as the Soviet forces attacking through the Folded Gap in Germany, hypothetical World War III. I've messed around with that. That was actually probably the first Tiller game I ever owned, so I'm more familiar with that than all the rest of my Tiller titles. But that is lots and lots and lots and lots of Soviet divisions. I think 11 divisions trying to jam through a very heavily wooded, narrow road. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of traffic jams and traffic stops, and just plain general Traffic Cop at all as well. Alright, so let's see. Let's move back down here to the Dover area. Excuse me, it's not Dover. We just need to knock out the remaining forces here at Langdon. Can we do it with this assault? No! Brits are still holding tight. Alright, well, these two guys will come in and assault. There we go. Finish clearing out Langdon. And that pretty much is going to cease combat operations for 1st Mountain for at least a day. They have just been getting the snot kicked out of them for 4 days since the general invasion. So let's check my troops on the front line. Go back to guys that are highly disrupted and high fatigue. Alright, the artillery, however, the artillery is still going to be going active, because I have a feeling the artillery is going to be the only thing that keeps the Brits at bay. How'd I have more artillery up here? I do not have more artillery up here. Holding a thin line. They really, if these Brits up here, because these are fresh divisions. We've got the Eastern Command. Those look like paratroopers or airborne, air mobile. And the 1st London Division, which is a fresh division. They really decide they wanted to push through Waldershire Park. Not much I'm going to be able to do to stop them. So, Lamar, Sheridan left a like. Thank you, appreciate it. But I better get back to finishing that darn movie, The Last Jedi, 8th to 10th. I'm going to do a proper review of that movie once I get my thoughts to calm down. I can understand and appreciate your desire to want to see it for yourself, but really, Dog has got it spot on. I trust Dog's opinion on this. Dog said he has all things Star Wars. Check out his channel. See how I did that? Yeah, LMR, I trust Dog on it. It's not a really good movie. But that's just my opinion. You know, God forbid anybody take my opinion as gospel. It's not. It's just my opinion. I just happen to agree with Dog that it's a horrible movie. But I applaud you for attempting to watch it for the 8th time. And I'll admit, I do kind of like Kylo Ren, mainly because he's a Marine. So gotta give love for my Marine brothers. Uh-oh, looks like the Brits. Uh-oh, those Indian troops. Oh, those are Gurkhas. Oh, this is bad. Let's get those guys out of transport mode. Okay, this is why we had these guys down here in reserve, so we could plug any holes that the Brits may have found, which they did. So let's see, what available troops have we got that aren't fatigued? Get them up there and try to plug the little hole, because it looks like they're going to be trying to flank around this way. Actually, it's not a bad tactic. I mean, I've got this huge gap between Harry-Jatham and Sittingbourne. You know, probably about 8 kilometers, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 miles wide there. So I probably should have shifted some of these back troops to set up a line here, but I didn't think the Brits would exploit it, and they did. So I'm going to have to try to plug that over the next few hours. But I have been able to pretty much take care of the Maidstone Harrietsham issue that I've been having. Let me get these tanks taken care of. Oops, I know I can't. It's all disrupted. That one vehicle. There we go. Knock the tanks out. Let's see. Those guys just got beat up. Alright, now let's move those guys there. Start throwing some fire on these Canadians. Canadians have been no end of trouble for me. Let's take that really high fatigue unit and pull him back. More. Oh no, those are Canucks and Kiwis. Only high fatigue. They are disrupted. Alright, let's assault them. Pushed him back. Okay, I can live with that. Okay. Shoot him up a little bit. Dog Sidious, hey dude, we were just talking about you. LMR and I were just talking about you. So you can see in the chat, she's trying her 8th attempt to get through Last Jedi, and I told her that yeah, she should probably just trust what you have to say about the film. So, and anyways, also congratulations on getting to 200 subscribers. That is a huge milestone. Now the next big milestone we need to look at getting for you is the 500 membership milestone, and we'll get you there. It really helps to have kind of a Facebook presence. I don't know if you do the Facebook thing, but that actually does kind of help set up your own Dog Sidious Facebook group, and that seemed to help me more than anything else. Is just having a presence on Facebook. So, and Dog, I don't know if you can tell, the game is actually looking a lot better as it comes to live stream. I finally managed to get 1080p resolution for streaming. It's only taken me, what, 2 weeks and going through probably a dozen different OBS videos to finally get my settings all set where I can do it in 1080p, which means that if I do go back to doing Assassin's Creed will look a lot better, which is really what I want. Alright, all these guys over here, most of these guys over here fought through the night, so they're going to need some rest and relaxation. Not all of them. Try to move the majority of the units that weren't involved in fighting through the night moved up. Well, actually looks like a more bulk of the troops than I thought. Alright, those guys are good. That's armor. That's armor's high fatigue. Those guys up. I'll move on. See, I already moved them. Continue moving these guys up. Oh, I already moved them as well. Buttload of artillery. Got a lot of artillery back here. Let's use it on the Canadians. If they had ammo. Silly supply rules. Probably a good thing that I don't always have ammo for my artillery. Because artillery can be really, really powerful. Told her I was going to play tabs while she buries the film on that. Probably a good idea. Yeah, I like I said, I'm really happy with how this 1080 turned out. It's really sharp. I mean, I'm looking at it on as I'm streaming it, and yeah, it looks real nice. So I may this may prompt me to return to Assassin's Creed. One of the reasons why I stopped streaming the Assassin's Creed is just because the resolution really was. And I did not like the look of the resolution of it. It just didn't show the game in all its colorful glory. But now that I've done this, I may return to it. All right, let's see if we can take out these British defenders at Maidstone. Throw a bunch of artillery into it. Don't think. Yeah, they're all in bunkers and everything. Ugh, I'm gonna have to continue flying troops out. I do not want to do that. I've been taking heavy casualties trying to eliminate this bunker complex. And if this is a... Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a good assault. That was a really good assault. Alright, maybe I can finish these guys off. But yeah, if this defense is... If the defense here at Maidstone is anything like what their GHQ line is going to be as I get closer to London, I'm in for trouble. It's going to be bad. Okay, well, can't advance any further till we knock those Brits out of Maidstone. So pretty much the rest of the division is on hold. Move some of the rear guys up a little bit more. Bitrate? I think I got the bitrate set at 5,000. The thing that I found wasn't so much the bitrate. Well, the bitrate was important. But more what the resolution I had set with. Now you use OBS, right, Dog? I'm pretty sure you said you use OBS. Do you use the old version or the new version? Because they evidently recently came out with a newer version of OBS. And if you do, one of these days, you and I can sit down and talk it over and discover the things I discovered about it. Because yeah, you're playing Final Fantasy. Yeah, you could be getting that a lot prettier than as it comes through now, because I almost want to say it almost looks like it's 480p when it comes through when you're playing it. So, which isn't the best. I mean, even if you can get it up to 720, I think might probably be a little bit better. But again, just my opinion. Okay, yeah, you do use OBS. Yeah, the biggest thing is going into your settings under... you have to go under settings, and then you have to go under output into advanced, and make sure your rescale output is set to 1080. And there's a couple others. Your video, your base canvas resolution has to be 1080. Your output scale resolution has to be 1080. But yeah, I've got my my DPS, my bitrate set at 5,000. Now, supposedly, I was watching a video last night. A guy who I had found that to tell me how to increase it. He said go to speed test and check what your upload speed is, and do it about 1,500 under whatever your upload speed is, so you're not using your entire upload speed. And I think I'm running 10,000 bit upload, or 10 gig, 10 meg, whatever. And so I've got it set at 5,000. I could probably jack that up to about 6,000 or 8,000, and that will increase my my upload bit rate, which would, in theory, increase the resolution that I send the signal out to YouTube. So I may try that. I may not. Like I said, I'm kind of happy with how things are with it right now. So, oh, that's right. You're playing on your PS4, aren't you? Yeah, you're not playing it through Windows. Yeah, I can't. Not sure how to help you with that. Although I think JD would be the one to talk to about that. JD, he plays through his PS4, so, and I think his looks slightly better than yours, maybe. But yeah, I talked to JD on how he gets his resolution. Ugh. Yeah, just currently going down the line. Not really pushing too hard, trying to get my troops rested and relaxed a little bit. I've been fighting hard for the last, well, it's the morning of the 5th day of the invasion. So this day may be just rest and recovery for the troops. Push back what little forces I run into, but don't make any... Oh, God, no, they're pushing more troops across. Aussies this time. Canadians, Aussies, Kiwis, Gurkhas, they're all over the place. 11.5 upload speed, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, yeah, these, oh yeah, I'm trying to just hold the line here. Because I don't want, again, like I said, I don't really want to engage all these British. Again, right here, we've got Canadian forces there, we've got Aussie forces there, British forces here with the 1st Armored, Commonwealth troops everywhere. Looks like he's moving some more Australian troops up to the Vale of Sussex. Yeah, it's kind of one of the reasons why I decided to commit the 29th Motorized to help clear out the Vale of Sussex and West Dean here, because the division I have assigned to it, the 28th, they must have been a weak division or something, but they just have not had the strength to push the Brits out of West Dean. So my special reserve division, if you will, the 29th, I've had to commit them to pushing to the Ouse River, because that's all I want to do. I just want to secure the Ouse River with the what are these green? Yeah, the 26th, 29th. 26th Infantry Division. My eyesight is going very, very bad. Just want to secure the river. That's all I want to do, and it's turned into more of a headache and a fight than I had planned on it being. Okay, those guys have got high fatigue, really high fatigue. Okay, so those guys are going to stay relatively calm and peaceful where they're at. Pull that division back. Alright, those guys, yeah, high fatigue. Those guys aren't high fatigue. I gotta pull these guys out of the line. Yeah, this 29th Brigade group has just been giving me no end of fits. Oh, wasn't able to get him out of the transport. Oh, that's bad. They're gonna get shot to hell. Well, let's unload them from the transports first and then see if we can. Okay, there we go. Oh, and of course, automatically disrupt me. Okay, well, let's start laying some artillery into this British brigade right here. Soften them up a little bit. None of them. I think that's all the artillery I have. 3 batteries. Not good. Those guys have got to bleed off fatigue. Those guys have really got to bleed off fatigue. They're, oh, I've got to pull them back too. Just too high fatigue. Move that guy up and have them take the spot. Let's see. How do I want to approach with these guys? They're disrupted. Okay, well, if they're disrupted, assault. Alright. Not the way I wanted them to retreat, but that's fine. I can at least take this unit and kind of sweep behind, in theory, these couple units along the Seaford Bay beach. Artillery, let's see, they're kind of good. clearing obstacles. They're clearing their own mines. Whatever. Well, since they're out in the open clearing mines, let's shoot them up. No, that's not against the Geneva Convention. It's perfectly acceptable. Let's give these guys 1 or 2 more turns to rest before I throw them into the fray. Pull this guy forward. Oh, not enough. I really should start paying more attention to that. Dismounting my troops before I move them adjacent to enemy troops. Because if you're in transport mode, it's just that little white bar is underneath. You're just going to get shot to hell. Alright, well, let's see. Unavailable, already fired. These guys, unavailable. Oh, there's an artillery piece. Or battery. Put that into there. And these are the 29th motorized I'm not going to do anything with. Now, one of my reserve divisions, the 3rd Panzer. Yes, 3rd Panzer. Where was I going to? Wadhurst? I think Wadhurst is where I was going to form the division up at. Because I'm going to need these guys to break the GMT if and when I run into it. Fortunately, I've got wide open space for them to try driving through. So it's just, alright, grab the stack of units, move there, and they'll find their own way there. Not like the traffic jam I have everywhere else. Okay, that's easy. Headquarters, 41st Panzer Corps. Let's see what his command radius is. If I need to move him. Ugh, not good. Oh, but he's in travel mode. Okay, since he's in travel mode, that cuts his command radius down. Let's take him out of travel mode. Not much better. Alright, move him forward a little bit. And then my lone little Gross Deutschland regiment, they're not going to be doing anything because I don't know if the rest of the division is coming. These guys, have them move forward. Oh, looks like the Brits are finding little holes in my line and exploiting it. Yes, they are exploiting lots. Well, a little hole. I've got like a 15-mile hole in my between divisions right there. That's okay. We found them. We'll see what we can do to stop these guys. Yeah. Really big hole right there. But I think that's pretty much it. Those guys I don't want to move, and everybody else is moved up, cleared, and done. So let's take a look at my artillery dialogue and look for artillery units that haven't fired yet and fire them. Bunch of artillery units. Where's he at? There. They're cut off. They're cut off. Let's hit those guys that are on the trucks. It's supposed to have been more impressive than that, but oh well. 3 men disrupted. We'll take that. And then just over here. So, Dog, are we supposed to be doing a panel this weekend? I know I thought you were doing it last weekend, but evidently, I think you got caught up watching Lamar's video. Not that I blame you for that. It was a good interview and stream she did. But it was kind of funny because I was sitting at the computer waiting for you to start running the panel, but. it didn't happen. I was like, what? What's going on? So I know Al wasn't going to be there. Let's go on to the next turn. I'll back it out a little bit so I can kind of get a better overarching view of what's going on. Watching him shoot up my stuff. Ah, okay, looks like he's pulling back from Harriet Sam. That's probably a good thing. Yep, looks like he's pulling back. That's good. Oh, and he is moving his armor up. That first armored division down there at Westine. Lots of shooting everywhere. We're fighting up at the Harwich Ferry. Lots of fighting this time. Well, not really so much fighting, more shooting at me with ground combat. Which, yes, I know is technically fighting. All right. Okay. Access command report. Air units are available. Following units are isolated. Oh, right over there at Harriet Sam. Okay, that's not good. 7 out of 23 headquarters out of command. That's acceptable. It's well below average. 7 artillery units unavailable. 45 units low on ammo. 16 units undisrupted out of 47 checked. 115 units low on fuel. 115 units recovered fatigue. 161 units recovered losses. And no reinforcements. That's not good. Well, I think I'm happy with where we're at today, and that actually took me a lot less time than I thought it was going to. Maybe I'll get a little bit better playing this game, or maybe I'm just not paying enough attention to it. Oh, yeah. Sent you guys an email on Wednesday, only heard from Chris. Yeah, I didn't think I needed to really say anything. I probably should have. And you're right, there were a lot of streams happening. It's kind of funny because nowadays I'll find myself, I'll have 3 streams running at once. Yeah, I know, I'm bad. The other night I had LMR running, I had Al running, and I had Retro Sports Network all running at the same time. One of the reasons why I don't talk a lot in chat, mainly because I'm running this in the background, or running the streams in the background, but also sometimes paying attention to too many chats. So, but yeah, definitely down this Saturday. Again, I don't know if it's going to be Al that's going to be running it, or if you're going to be running it. You know, I don't care who runs it. At the end of the day, it doesn't make that much of a difference. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and call this a stream so far. The biggest reason I did this today is because I wanted to check to see if I had actually fixed it and got the 1080p resolution out, and I do, so that's a good thing. What do I got? Anything else? I believe that's it. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms? You know where to put them? In the comment section. I'll see everybody next time. See ya.